Hello everybody, Denferok here. Welcome to my long overdue pixel align tutorial. In this first video I'll be covering the basics, what aligns are and how they work. So if you already know that, you can feel free to skip along to the next video. Alright, as you can see right here, I built this small little contraption. I've measured these three holes to be exactly 11 pixels wide, no less or no more. Might be wondering why 11 pixels, why not 10, why not 12, why not 20? And that is because they are exactly the same width as the kid's hitbox. So the kid might look a lot wider than that, but his actual hitbox is only 11 pixels wide. And these three holes are also 11 pixels wide. Even though the kid and the holes are all the same width, for some reason I still can't seem to fit the character inside the hole. Even if I jump around, do all sorts of stuff, I can't seem to get into this hole. I can't seem to get into this hole either. Might be thinking, oh, well, it must be wider then. But that doesn't explain why I can fit into this hole. And these holes are all 11 pixels wide. Exactly 11 pixels wide. But for some reason I can't fit into this hole, but not into these other two. Now, what if I told you if I jumped into this wall, just like jump into this wall for seemingly no reason at all, suddenly I can't fit into this hole anymore. Not hit this hole either, but I can fit into this hole. And if I just randomly jump into this wall, I can suddenly fit into this hole, but not the other two. And the reason why this is happening is because of pixel aligns. To understand how these pixel aligns work, the first two things we need to know about the character's movement. First of all, the speed horizontally, i.e. left or right, is 3, meaning he moves 3 pixels every single frame. And there's no acceleration whatsoever. So even from a standstill, the next frame he moves, he will move 3 pixels. He won't accelerate and move like 1 pixel and then 2 and then 3. No, he will always move 3. This means that the speed is constant. The kid's speed of 3 pixels per frame is constant. This means that the kid can be on 3 different pixel strings, as they're called, also known as alignments. So let's say if you're standing on position 0, and the kid is moving to the right. The next frame he will move to position 3. Because 0 plus 3 equals 3. The next frame, move to 6, and then to 9, and then to 12, 15, and so on. Even if he were standing on position 9 and then suddenly started to move left instead, he will still stay on this pixel string. You move from 9 to 6 and then from 3. If you were to just spam left and right, he would just wobble between these positions. He will never move between them. So he will never move to position 4 or 5 while on this pixel string. However, you can be on different pixel strings. Say you're on position 1 to start with. In that case, you'll move to 4, and then to 7, and then to 10, and then to 13, to 16. And there's a third pixel string as well, where you start on position 2. Move to 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. And there's no fourth one. I'm thinking, well, why isn't there a fourth one? Well, if you were to start on position 3, in that case, this is the same as this. So let's go back to the game. If we look even closer, we can see when the kid moves, he doesn't move smoothly. Instead, he skips ahead. See, he's always moving 3 pixels at a time. It's kind of hard to tell, so I'm going to enable showing the hitbox. So I'm just going to make the kid into the hitbox here. Now it's much clearer. We can see he skips 2 pixels every time he walks. He doesn't move smoothly. Instead, he teleports. So if we were to look closer here, as you can see, he's standing 1 pixel on the left block. But because we know that he moves 3 pixels every time he moves, he's gonna skip ahead. Like that. He's not gonna fall on the block. Instead, he's just gonna skip ahead. And that's why you can't fall down here. And on this one, because he's standing 2 pixels on the block, and he's gonna skip ahead 3 pixels, which means he's gonna be on the right block. And here, he's gonna fit perfectly in there. You can see right there. Now, as you saw earlier, there is in fact a way to change which pixel string you are currently standing on. As you saw, I was using blocks. And by the way, something good to know. A block is 32 by 32. Always good to know that. So guys, I was using blocks to change which pixel string I was currently standing on. And the way this works is that the game doesn't let the kid walk inside of blocks, because otherwise he would get stuck in blocks all the time, and it'd be super annoying. So let's say you were standing on position 0. So this position. Standing on position 0. Let's say there's a 32 by 32 block on position 2. Well, as we know, when the kid is going to try to move right here, he's going to try to move 3 pixels, meaning he's going to move to position 3. But that's going to be inside the block. So the game says, hold on, the kid is about to move inside the block. Instead, let's move him 2 pixels. So he instead brushes up against the block. So instead, he's going to move from 0 to 2, which was normally not possible because that was between the 2 positions on alignment 0. So as you see right here, the kid has managed to change which pixel string he's standing on by hugging a wall.